All right, guys, it's New York Dan. We're headed out of Miami. How's everyone doing today? You are looking at one of the ships right there. I think it's Liberty of the Seas. I'm going to try to zoom on it. Let's see if we can zoom on the ship. This is the kind of ship that Sarasota Tim takes his cruises on. These are called Oasis class cruise ships. They're made by Royal Caribbean. And he only goes on these ships. Don't ask me why. They are huge. They cater to mainly like kids. They have a lot of bells and whistles on them, like slides. Look at the size of that thing. There's a regular cruise ship behind it here. That's the regular ship. That's the one I was in front of, and I filmed it in the other video. That's the MSC, but you can tell the difference in size. Check this out. There's a ferry with cars on it coming out of the port. I don't know where they're going to. Maybe Bimini. That's close by to Florida. Getting a bunch of messages coming in. Hopefully that doesn't mess the video up. Yeah, even though I have ship's Wi-Fi satellite, I can't get cellular on board. That's a separate thing. But you can do calls with WhatsApp. Check that out. Okay, let me show you the view here. I'm zoomed way in. Let me show you what's going on with our ship. I'm going to switch it to a wide angle. Yeah, here's your wide angle view right here. Look at this. Port of Miami. We are headed out to sea. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I got my mic on with the fur, the squirrel tail. And that should keep the wind noise to a minimum if it works. Otherwise, I got to get two squirrels. Get a bigger tail. Look at that. That's the cargo port right there with all those cranes. Check out that sun poking through. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, we're headed out. I was just in the pool. I was trying to catch up on my rest. I'm gonna get to all the comments in a bit. I'm gonna do that. That takes a while. I haven't had time to do it yet. It doesn't mean I don't like your comment. I will be checking them. There's getting to be quite the backlog of comments to go through. Check that out. Some city. That's a big city. Miami. That's where Vanilla Ice is from. If you saw his videos from the 90s. A lot of artists are from Miami. Oh, listen to that horn. That's the car ferry horn down there. He's going to overtake us or go into the next. Look at this. Over here. It's amazing, right? He might be going around the bend there. I don't know. I'm assuming, my guess is he would be going to Bimini. That's off of Miami, and you could take a pleasure boat over there. I'm actually going to be going on a cruise over there on an older Carnival ship. I'm excited. You know me, I like vintage ships. Or if you're new to the channel, actually, this channel is pretty new itself. But I'm going on Carnival Elation in February, and we are going to be sailing to the island of Bimini. I have not been there yet. On this cruise, we're going to Nassau and Freeport, Bahamas, and the cruise is private island. It's called the Seahawk. Oh, check this out. The police boat. That's a fast boat. Look at that thing cruise, huh? Check that out. Cruising into Miami, the city where the heat is on. That's what they call it. Going to the city where the heat is on. Will Smith made that song. I'm going to Miami. Rockmen driving Lamborghinis. What else does he say? $100,000 cars. Everybody's got them, except for New York Dan. That is. Well, maybe if I do one of them, the Buy Me a Coffee fund, I can get $100,000 car like Tim. What do you think? Are they starting that ship up? I see a lot of smoke coming out. Sorry about the autofocus. I was adjusting which part of the screen gets the focus. Oh, okay. Let's get back here. I don't know what's going on there. There we go. Wow, look at these ferries. Look at that sun. I don't know what's going on with my focus. Let's try this here. Here, hold on. There it goes. Okay, I think I was messing it up. I'm sorry about that. I touched something on the screen that I shouldn't have. Look at that picture. Isn't that amazing? Those sun rays. That is insane. I have not seen that when I've been on cruises. That's a rare sight to see, folks. That's some content right there. Wow, that is amazing. Yeah, I was in the pool this afternoon. It was really nice. They have salt water in the swimming pool. It's a saltwater pool. The guy said they add in a little bit of chlorine because he was telling me it would smell fishy if they didn't. And I assume they run it through a filter, the water too. It's probably good to have the chlorine in there because you have a lot of people going in that pool. The hot tub's even worse. I was trying to go in one of the hot tubs. They may have done me a favor. I went stepped up to go in it. There were so many people in that hot tub. There wasn't a space to be had. There were probably like 15 people in the hot tub. Look at that. Does it get any better than that? I ponder the question. It's one of those tourist copters flying around. Doesn't get any better than this, folks. I'm lucky to be here today. The city where the heat is on. Yeah, I'm going to film Miami when I come down here via car. Wow, that looked like it was real close. What the heck? He actually swirled to avoid the ship. That's pretty crazy, right? Look at that. I'll show you guys Miami by car when I'm down here. Check out the hotels. There's a really cool place. Actually, we're headed right by it now. I actually have video possibly of this. This is called South Pointe Park here along the pier. This is beautiful here. There is a whole park here, and you can watch these massive cruise ships. We're going to do a wave. We're going to wave to some of the people down there. You can watch these massive cruise ships come out of the Miami inlet here. And I actually have swam right on that beach by the rocks. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful down there. South Pointe Park. I've walked out on that pier. I've been out to the tip of that pier there. I gotta find my video and see if I have that. Look at this. Doesn't get any better than that. I'm telling you, Miami, it's paradise down here. The roads are so nice too. I was looking at the highways from the ship. Everything is like beautiful. The roads are like cement. They're like very smooth. Like everything's in like mint condition in Florida. It's just the air quality down here. It's better air than in New York. It's like it's got that patented like Florida smell. This is a real paradise down here, folks. I cannot believe that Sarasota Tim, right? The middle of when it's coming up on December, he's going to take that damn trip out west to Laughlin. Okay, I don't know why he's leaving paradise right when the weather is beautiful here. I mean, this is This is amazing weather. It's in the 70s. It feels great. It's not too hot, not too cold. There's that nice Florida humidity. I love it. It doesn't get any better than this. It really doesn't. Yeah, this thing is actually a cable that's holding up our mast, I guess they call it, with our weather station right there. I'm gonna move over here if there's enough room. Yeah, here we go. Guys, guess what? Look at the sun. Look at these sun rays here now. Isn't that amazing? Wow. That's some sky, huh? Look at that. That looks like a painting you could get. Do a painting of that. You could pause my video right here. I'll hold it steady for a minute. If you're an artist, you could pause this. Use this to do a painting. What do you guys think? Or maybe include the city right there. That would be a great painting, huh? By the way, I was going to tell you guys, they do art auctions when you're on these cruises. And they have some recreations or prints from famous artists such as Peter Max. He did the album art for the Beatles. He actually did the nose art or bow artwork on Norwegian ships. You see these fancy painted up like murals on the bows of Norwegian. Those are painted, some of them are painted by Peter Max, famous artist. So, long story short, they sell some of his artwork. Amongst other artists, they do cruise art auctions. They usually give you free champagne, free drinks in there if you go to their art auction. But hey, you know what? If it makes you happy, do it. But I'm going to tell you what they do is they actually ship the painting to you from a warehouse someplace. So even though you're on the cruise, you can see an example of the painting. You can go to the art auction and you can buy it. But then what they do is they don't give you the painting to take. They ship it to your home address. And it's nothing to do with the cruise ship. It's shipped from a warehouse. But some people say it's a bit of a scam. Hey, if it makes you happy, enjoy it. That's my advice. Like, you know, check it out. I'll show you some of the paintings they got. They have them on display in the hallway. I don't think they'll mind it if I film it, right? When no one's around. I don't think they'll mind it. And they'll throw me in the brig. Who knows? Wow, look at that, guys. It's amazing. I can't believe this view. I've been on cruises before, and been out of Miami. I've never seen this kind of a view before. This is amazing. It's just right. The weather conditions, you can see it's getting real windy. You see that weather station spinning? Yeah. Look at that. It doesn't know what direction we're going. That top thing's supposed to be like a wind direction indicator. It's just spinning around right now. Hopefully this is picking up good with this mic. I have one of the furballs on. I wouldn't know until I played the video back, but it is a little windy up here. And I noticed with the mic when I was doing it before, it seems like I don't have to shout if I have the mic on. I can talk a little quieter. I got to keep that in mind. By the way, guys, I'm going to try to zoom in. I see somebody in like a parasail back there. That guy is in one of those parasails. He's probably got a spectacular view of those sun rays as he's doing that. But he better be careful where he's going and not crash it. I've seen those guys fly by the beach When I've been in Miami, they have really amazing beach here. It's just as good as the Caribbean. You got like white sand. Yeah, check that out. The heavens have opened up. The sun rays have come through. Praise the Lord. Let's do a little crushing it for Christ. What do you think? I didn't want to have to work a job. I prayed to the Lord and He delivered a Social Security check and a gift. Heavens have opened up. Wow, guys, that's amazing stuff. City of Miami. We are headed out just as fast as we came in. I think the ship got here around 7 in the morning, but as you guys know, if you watch my other video, I kind of slept in. I had to catch up on my sleep. Then I wanted to go in the pool. Okay, we're on our main camera here. This one supposedly is the best. It has the 1-inch image sensor, Zeiss lens for all you camera buffs out there. Zeiss rhymes with Weiss. Better think twice. Sarasota Tim, he may not be nice. Wow, that's some view. Look at that. Look at that view. Yeah, so the cat's out of the bag. You know what the problem is? Yeah, my brother-in-law watches Sarasota, and he found my channel. Yo, because I was filming when I did the vacation trips or the Cape May. If you look at my playlist, you'll see them. He was with us, and my nephews were watching me film stuff, and they wanted to know the channel. But I'm like, if I tell you guys I'm under a microscope. So then he happened to find it. It came up when he was watching Sarasota Tim. So cat's out the bag, as they say. Cat's out the bag. My nephews know now, and then he told my mom, forget about it. Yeah, they're probably watching this. They're probably actually watching this. I can't be a pirate. I'm under a microscope. I can't do any pirate talk on the channel. I wanted to make the channel X rated, but now it's got to be a family channel. Hope everyone's doing good today. Hope everyone's having a good day. Beautiful, beautiful out. And those sun rays, that's a sight to behold. I did not know we were going to get to see that today. Yeah, it's already seems like it's getting dark. You can see a little bit of sun up there. It seems like it's dark, and I think it's around somewhere in the neighborhood of 4:30, perhaps. Well, the sun hasn't set yet if it's up there. It's not, the sky's not turning orange per se. It's those rays. I'll show you the ship. We'll turn it around here. I'll turn it slow. I'm not gonna. Got to be real careful not to make people dizzy when you do this filming. Got to be real. Do it slow. When you play it back, it turns out to be a lot faster than it looks. Here's the stack. Let's see. Yeah, now it's windy back here. This furball's gonna be put to the test. They have a lot of security on board Carnival ships. In case a fight breaks out, they'll put you in the brig. I'll turn the camera to the other camera. I'll show you where I am. Ahoy, matey! It's me, New York Don. Yeah, I'm gonna move to the Caribbean and be a pirate. That way, I don't have to work. Yep. Hey, it doesn't get any better than this. Miami. Look at that. It's getting a little hazy back there. So I guess we're headed. The next stop is gonna be Nassau, perhaps. I think it's Nassau. We're going to Nassau, Freeport, the private island of the cruise line, which I've been to before. It's really nice, and they got a pirate ship there. A real pirate ship. I'm gonna show you it. It's got a bar. You can go inside it. Well, it's a real pirate ship, but it may not be what you call authentic. Let me tell you, the beach there is amazing. The water is crystal clear. It's going to be paradise. I actually heard people on deck when I was in the pool, they were complaining about the weather today, saying, oh, it's cloudy, it's not warm enough. Telling you, I disagree. The weather is perfect. It's like you're talking about like weather that's like in the 70s. It's humid. It's plenty good. If the sun was out in full force, you would have like you would be uncomfortable out here. And the beach, I don't mind if it's like this at the beach. The water's going to be the same temp. Yeah, it's perfect. It doesn't get any better than this, guys. Oh boy, there's all kinds of texts and notifications going on my phone. I don't think it will. I think I've done this before. It doesn't matter. Yeah, this is my pool outfit I got on today. I got my bathing suit on here. My Walmart shoes, $15. Can't go wrong. And they double up as dress shoes for formal night because they're black. Don't mind the gray soles. This is pretty much like the Walmart of the seas, right? So I might as well wear Walmart shoes, right? No, it's pretty good, this ship. It's pretty good. Having a good time. I'm having so much fun, it should be illegal. That's what I say. This is so much fun. I'm loving this. It's great. The problem is adjusting to normal life when you get back. It's going to be rough, guys. It's going to be rough. Look at that. It's amazing. Amazing stuff. And those sun rays, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Look at that. It's amazing. That is amazing stuff. Oh, wow. They just picked the harbor pilot up. They picked him up. I think that's the harbor pilot's boat. Let's see if we can see what that says. You see, every time you leave the channel with one of these ships, it's like a regulation. They have these guys called harbor pilots. They are pretty much like they go on board on the bridge of the ship where the captain is, and they pretty much help direct the ship out to sea, out of the channel at least, where you could get in trouble. You could run it aground. There's an announcement. Probably the cruise director. Yeah, they so what happens is they bring the ship out to sea and then they have to actually jump off the ship The boat pulls up next to the ship, but they put like a rope ladder down or some kind of apparatus, and they get on the little boat, the pilot boat, and that brings them back to the dock. Look at this. They got all that special lighting back there. Pretty cool. So, guys, what I'm thinking is, oh, they must have just started an engine up. Look at that. Some extra smoke came out. I love the smell of that cruise ship exhaust. That to me, I'm like, that's vacation. It smells so delicious. Look at this. Beautiful. So, yeah, this afternoon or what's left of the afternoon, it's like blowing by. In a little while, I'm going to try to get to the comments and catch up on the video stuff. And I'll shoot this one up right away so people can see it live. It's live. I got to try to do a live stream. I think I can do it. The internet's good enough to do it. Perhaps. The thing is, also, I'm filming this in 1080, by the way, 1080p. It's really good. I could do 4K. I don't know if it would really be any better if you play it in full 1080. I'm going to tell you a trick. A lot of times, the algorithm, right, or not even the algorithm, the platform, it plays the videos in a lower resolution than they're actually filmed in. You have to go in your settings. Well, I've been leaving this in the comments. I should mention this. Oh wow, Royal Caribbean's coming out. I'm gonna I'm gonna zoom on that. But the what I'm saying is these are filmed on extremely high definition. This phone is like $2,500. Okay, like Sarasota says, I'm not gonna get cheap on you guys. I don't get cheap on you. It's extremely expensive. Filming in amazing quality. This is better than an Apple phone. This has the Zeiss, like I was saying, the 1-inch sensor. But yeah, you got to check the settings and put it in 1080p. It's under the settings wheel, and you go to advanced, and then you can set the resolution. A lot of times it won't play it in the high def, and you're watching this, even though it's filmed great. You know, you're not going to see it if it's not set to that. Sarasota usually just puts up 720p. He goes cheap on you all because he's got some kind of cheap wireless plan. He can't upload the high def, costs too much, or it's too hard to upload, takes too long. I'm gonna zoom in on that ship. Let's see. That's Tim's ship. That's a big Oasis class coming out. Actually, I could switch it to the other lens. Hold up. Yeah, that's one of those big Oasis class coming out of Miami with the sun rays there. Pretty amazing, huh? Let's try zooming. It gotta be, this is real zooming. Let me tell you, you won't believe how far zoomed I am to get that shot. This wouldn't be possible. It's amazing that what the technology can do. That shot would not be possible. Just a few years back, they did not have. It's amazing that it can do that. That is a monster ship. I'm gonna zoom out and show you how far zoom this is. Yup, what do you think of that, guys? That's some zooming for sure. City of Miami, guys. Oh yeah, by the way, I know the video's a bit long. I wanted to give everyone a full view or whatnot. Someone did leave a comment. They're like, "Oh, I like the shorter videos because I can like watch them, like 15, 20 minute or whatever." Well, here's the thing. I am going to make a playlist up of all these videos. If you watch the longer video, I notice it saves your place. You can watch some of it and then pause it and then come back later and watch more of it. It will save your place. And then, yeah, later on, I'm going to put a playlist together. If you look on my channel, I actually have playlists for music. I playlist for my other, like, if I do a theme, like I went to the wineries in the summer, I did a playlist for that. I went to Cape May, New Jersey, I did a playlist for that. There's a bunch of playlists. My other cruise I did with my friend Rob, did the playlists on there. That one I'm still working on. That one, the problem is I did not have this phone back then, and I had to stabilize some of the video, and some of it I filmed on my Sony mini cam. That camera's pretty amazing, but it's different. It's more work. I have more cool stuff to do, more excursions to put up when I'm back home. But yeah, this phone is great. I can do so much filming, and I don't have to do as much computer or stabilizing and stuff like that. Thanks to Sony. Yeah, that's really cool. Shout out to my sister. She may, in fact, be watching this. And my nephew. Oh, yeah, my nephew sent me a message today. I'm going to try to do a WhatsApp call with him from the ship's satellite later. My nephew, Matthew, he's studying hard. He's going to college. It's over at RIP. Nope, I got that wrong. RPI, Rochester Poly. Is that what it stands for? Rochester Polytechnic Institute? Even though it's not in Rochester, I think that's what it stands for, if I'm not mistaken. He's up by Albany, New York, upstate in the cold weather. Give him a shout out. He's studying hard up there, doing engineering. Pretty cool. I do have another nephew, Matt, Ryan, too. I should say hello to him in case he's watching. Hope you're doing good. Keep the shiny side up. That's my advice. Both my nephews have had a bicycle, like they're hardcore bikers, mountain bikers, and they've had a few accidents. Keep the shiny side up. Be very careful. No stunts. Yeah, I'm getting a ton of calls coming in here. I'm telling all my friends they can just watch my videos. I don't have time to talk to them. I'm a big star. I can't deal with all these phone calls. They can watch my videos if they want to see what I'm doing. Yeah, beautiful day, guys. Doesn't get better than this. I'm gonna wrap this one up. We're gonna call it a wrap. Hit the thumbs up for me. That will help us bring more content and make the channel better. And we're gonna try to help some homeless in New York City. I'm gonna do a video on that. Hit the thumbs up to make it possible. And what else? Subscribe if you haven't already. That's absolutely free. Doesn't cost anything, and the thumbs up, it's unlimited. So it's not like you got to worry. Oh, I gave one video a thumbs up. I'm going to use up my allotment. No, it's unlimited, so it's no problem. It's right in the same menu with the settings wheel I was talking about. When you depending what platform you're watching, your cell phone, when you select it, you'll see that stuff along those options. And I think the subscribe, you can, a lot of times they put like my channel icon, which is me, my face in front of one of the cruise ships. It might even be this one. You just hit on that and it will take you to the subscribe. All right, guys, I appreciate it. This is New York Dan. I will get busy answering some comments, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.